Hello everybody, this is Sonia. Now, I have to make this videos again. I'm going to do it again. I'm actually going to have a quick look through here. I had to turn my computer on, my camera on, because where I've got it in a different place yet again, it is sort of, it turns itself off if you don't start it up. So I'm just going to fish in here and get these things out that I wanted to show you, because I have made yet more videos that didn't work for me, because I thought I bought this stand that me thing sitting on now, and I thought that I was going to be able to do these videos up the right way. But it appears you have to go and, well, people that have theirs on their phone, they can do theirs by going in and editing it and turn it up the right way. I can't do that with this camera because it's not working for me like that. So, and if I didn't rave on so much about how great this thing was that I've got here, and then when I went to put it up it didn't work, it was still up the same way, as always it is. I'm going to zoom you in a bit further in a minute, as soon as I get out all this stuff here that I should have done. I tried to clean up my table, you see, so I think I didn't do too bad a job. I found, just looking for the stuff that I'm needing and that I'm working with, and hopefully, because it's amongst just paper, isn't it? You know, there's just paper and bits and cut out things in here that I will probably use shortly or later or whatever on here. Okay, so I'm going to show you now how much I've done to my journal. And I'm sorry that I didn't have yous here along with me. I've gone and put all these in the wrong place now, I think, because I wasn't going to plan on putting all these in here. It's just that I needed to find some of them if I wanted to use them. Where's those little things? This one. So this morning I did them videos, but I was a bit stressed because the phone I had a phone call that I had to answer, and I didn't fancy, you know, having to stop to do that, but it worked out that I made one before I had to stop to do that. Now I'll put those in there, right? Okay, so I've done a little bit, right? I've done some, oops, and so I'm going to have to show you what I did. I'm going to redo what I've done and show you, but I'll show you in the book first. Now I'll turn it up the right way because it's I don't know why, I don't know what I'm doing wrong. I have got this thing up here in front of me and it's recording. Well, of course it's recording up the right way, but when I go to put it up there it doesn't work that way. So we've got, this is the top of my book, so I'm going to turn it up this way for you so you can see what's going on. Now there's the first pocket in there that we did. And I think I showed you that. I think I showed you what I was doing with it. Okay, now I did these little strip. I did that little strip and put that on there. I've done this pocket here, and I've also got to put some liquid pearls on there, and I've got a pocket there and one there, and there's a dragonfly. So these are things that I have been putting in here, but I'm going to show you other things that I have made too as well. So there's bits of paper and things all around the place. There's the other pocket I showed you that I put in there, and I added that bit to the bottom, and I love that, and I made a patch for it. So this is what I was doing this morning, a bit of this, but not a lot, because I was doing the embellishments. So one of the things that I was working on, just here, I'll just move them big scissors over that way. Sorry about this. I was cleaning down the... Okay, so I made these, and I made... Can't find it. I'll show you later. I'll get there. Okay, so I made these little... Aren't they cool? These are little you know. Ah, dear me. You put stuff in them and then you can write down there what that is, and it's like a... Look, when it comes to me, I'll show you, okay? So I made them and I had really good fun, so I'm going to show you how to do them. So we'll do one now, anyway. I did this book. I finished this book as well, so that's good. I'm really pleased with that. And I just had a good time with it. I just wasn't really wanting that to stick to there. It doesn't really matter whether it does or not, does it? But that was the one that I stapled the inside in, remember? And I put that picture on there. I think I really liked that, and I put the pearls around there. So this was things that I worked on this morning. So I'm going to show you now we will show you these ones. I'm showing you sideways because I'm thinking you're still over there, but you're not. You're over here now with me. Righto. Okay. Got to get my what's the name figured out. What I'm up to. I've got it all figured out in my head, but I've got to put it out there to show you how to do what I want to do. Now, I think I also put another one of these together. So there's 2 books. Alright. So I'm putting over here what I've made to put in it, okay? Now, we need some 3-dyed paper. I'll get some of that from here. I've got a bit here beside me that I put to the side. And I need a bit of clear. I had this really good, I suppose it would be like this, like these bags are made out of. I use that for its inside, sort of. Insides, well, it's covering the inside of it. I'm going to just cut this off here because I don't really necessarily need it on here. These things pick up all the fluff and stuff under the sun, don't they? Oh, I'll take this out of it. Oh, whoops, wrong way. There we go. Righto. Now, that way a bit. How's that? Righto. Now, I'm standing in my face, so I'm worried when I hit my head on it. That won't be a good thing for you. Okay, so I'll fold this in half, alright, to start with. Because this is the easy way to do it, I think. Then I'm going to do a bit of measuring. A sharp pencil would have been a good idea. Let me see if I've got one. Yeah, that's not bad. It's okay. This one's a bit better. Alright. Now, I'm going to have to make a part in here, so that to make this part there to put the leaf in. Got a bit of glue all over the place on that, but I'm only learning. So you got to bear with me there. And the fact the glue went crazy because I used the wrong thing. Didn't use me good glue, but I just like them. So we're going to make some of those. Now, the first one here, I cut that out with my die, and I cut that one out. So that was easy, but then I showed you how to do this so you could do your own. And this is a, what do you call this again, people? I cannot think of that. It's late in the day. I'm doing this because I had to put something up today because I just have to. And I usually don't craft of an afternoon, so we're going to expect something from me, but maybe not too much. Now, I'm going to have to measure this. I'm not going to be able to get away with it. I cannot get away with it, so... because we want it to be straight. Well, we could eyeball a bit at the bottom for a start, so we need it to be about that far, okay? Because we need a nice piece. Oh, hang on, I'll put it over here and I'll be able to use this as a guide, won't I? And that'll save me a lot of heartache. So if I need it to be these 3 little sections here, up that far, righto. Oh, the whole thing itself, I'll have to cut that off, won't I? How about there? Wait a minute, we'll line that up. And we'll cut the top off. There, you reckon? Okay. Is it straight? Forget how long there it will be. So I'm going to cut this right off here because I don't need that bit. come on. This one you better push down a bit harder. I have a new set of these. They're down in the tool drawer over there next to me. Wonder why I'm not using them. I don't know the answer to that. It's one of them days, you know. Okay, so this part here will bring down that far. All right. So the part that goes around the edge of your little... Oh, come on, you're not yelling it loud enough. I still can't hear you. I can't hear you. It's a specimen thing, isn't it? Some sort of specimen... for a specimen or something, you know, is that what it is? Some sort of thing like that. I'm going to go 1.5 down here. Righty-o, that way. And this way here, I'll do the same, 1.5 in there, and 1.5 into there. And I should have started the timer because I have not. Okay. It's not dark outside. It's only 20 to 5. Okay, so now this side here will be the same. 1.5 little those there. Why am I moving the ruler around and around? I don't know, because I'm not paying one bit of attention to my ruler. And that goes down there like that, okay? Now, I might leave the lines on and just make sure that I stop when I get to them. Right. That should have been cut before I did that, because I don't think I want to leave it like that, do I? Crikey, Sonia. Maybe that bit there will just come off. Might be just enough to do that. I'll see. A tiny, tiny bit there where it's a bit jaggedy. Yes, it's going to be a little bit awkward, isn't it? Because this one here is over further. But maybe we can remedy that in any minute now. If we put this over there a tiny bit, how am I going to know how far I'm going to put it over there? So I can see it here, can't I? Righto. So if I sort of line that up with about how far that is over, we're not going to have to suffer from our mistakes, are we? Because we can fix them. Okay, I've brought it in a bit because that mustn't be very... I mustn't be very heavy-handed with this cutting out thing here today, eh? Now, come on. You can do this. Okay. Still not through the other side. Goodness me. Probably should get the sharp ones out, eh? Come on. Can't see now where I'm going to have to go, so... My bin's in front of me drawer. This piece of paper's tough. Got it. Now we've got to practice this a few times, you know, because it's just isn't going to... Well, it won't work for me straight away. I've had a couple of goes, but it's not too bad. It's easy to do. Cut these pieces out. Must be holding this knife wrong or something. Holding my tongue the wrong way or something, I don't know. Got that bit. How exciting is that? I'm going to start here and go to there. Gracious me. Make sure we do this properly. Got that bit. Didn't go right to the end of this one either, because I've got that bit. And after you made about 12 of them, you should be right. You should be able to make them all then. Now this eraser thing's not good, so I'm going to use this new one. Makes all black marks. You get more black marks than what you're trying to get off. There's nothing like a new eraser, is there? Got a lot of video on my table today. I hope I'm not too far away, am I? I could be. Hope I'll stay in the shot, that'll be good. So I don't want to have to do another. I don't mind making video, don't mind crafting. Wouldn't mind putting some up though. I think that's about 4 or 5 now that I've wrecked in the last few days because of issues out of my control. They're not in my control, so I'm not going to say. But if I did mention that I was trying to get my, I did mention that I spent the whole morning yesterday trying to get, on day 4, trying to get my scooter fixed. And then, I had to be on the phone or wait for phone calls, and that upset me, because people have got to realise everybody's got lives, I think they think you can just sit there and wait for the phone to ring or something. But we have got things that we want to do, and I really don't like to miss out on doing this. Especially since lately I've been on a roll, you see. Oh well, I think so. Been going really good. I'm really enjoying this because I haven't crafted like this for a really long time. That I can keep going without too many things going wrong. Okay, so is that all off there? Pretty much. I think it's good. Oh, there's a bit there that can come off. But I reckon once you get the thing, you'll be fine. Now you get a piece of this stuff, and it already is double, so that's good. So if I'm going to open it up, I have to cut that along there. Alright, I hope I get that fair on that bit, otherwise it's going to... Oh, raining. Really raining heavy. Very good. If I get that fair on that crease, it'll be a good thing. So, I will put the glue around the outside of the paper. Okay. Dear little glue, that's the way. Come out wherever you are. So this could be getting a little bit empty too, because I've been using it a fair bit. Or I might be just a bit stuck, because we're not going to panic, we're just going to give it a bit of a cooch there. Come along now. That's really? Might be me. Fairly pouring down that rain is. Absolutely chucking that down. Isn't that good though? It's good for the garden. And hubby will be pleased because he's got a really beautiful lawn out there. I'm just going to push that back through there. It's got a bubble. Maybe that stops it, does it? It went pop. How did it go pop? Yeah, I'm not going to... I am not going to take this video off here. I have to put this on here. Why won't this work for me? What's going on? It was working for me earlier. This is glue in there. This... Am I doing something wrong? Oh yeah, there must be, because that's really hard to push in there. There's something dried in there. I like that. I like the sound of that rain. Only thing is... Oh, come on. I've been online now trying to buy curtains. And there was nasty ones out there. I don't know why they think people would buy them, really. I really don't understand why they would think people would buy them. They had cotton ones. What are you going to do with that? I mean, I'm terrible, I know, but I've got some really good heavy ones that I put behind the good other ones, in front of the blind, because I like to have a few thicknesses of curtain, especially when the sun's coming in, and then you can just open what up you want as you want to, or the winter's coming in. Oh dear, that's nice, isn't that cool? Oh dear, that's nice. It is. I didn't need the door open. Now this will work. Okay, I've got it. Had a little bit of dried glue, and that's fine. We can handle that. Now put glue all over this gluey old end. Oh, look at that. Sorry, you can hear it. It's fair out there. It's fair out there, and we need any rain we can get. It's so good. Isn't it? It's going to rain this winter time. Oh, that's so good. Hope I didn't get too much stuff stuck between those two pieces. Our glue's not spreading out very far as we can see. Isn't that right? You'd be hoping that I'm not mucking this up, really. We would be hoping that, wouldn't we? Just, you know. I would have thought that would have spread out a bit further, that glue. I had my bone folder here a minute ago. I took everything out of the thing and I just put the necessities in. Now the necessities are left me. Hope it doesn't get too dark in here. It should be dark outside. It's really nice though, the rain, isn't it? Probably some people don't like a lot of rain. What do I do? I love the rain and I love the wind. I'm going to have to get these gluey bits off this thing. Pieces of everything on there. Okay, now we need a piece of flora. I've got some bits here in a bag, and before I did a piece of the bottle brush tree, and I think it looks really cool, doesn't it? And I did a piece of the peach tree. I like it because they had the yellow through it. And I do like this bit here with the yellow through it. I don't know whether... And this is a green one off my really nice jasmine out the front. Which I do love that jasmine plant. I put that there 30 years ago. My mother-in-law said, that won't grow off a piece. I can't grow anything. I'm not a gardener, but I put it in there. And it grew and it stayed alive. And she mightn't have got that right then, hey. I hope when I put this in here, this is right, okay? We're going to hope this is right. Righto, so let's go with this. Go around the outside of the leaf. You don't have to dry it. It'll do something itself in that thing, I think. I don't know. Should just be flat. Should still stay all right. It's probably like pressing it or something. Or you can use artificial ones, but hey, why don't you just go out the garden and grab a couple? I mean, even if it does go old and nasty, oh well, not that bad, but you know, even if it does. So I'm just going to turn that a tiny bit that way, and I've got glue all over there now. And that tiny bit that way, and that way. The other one, I just stuck the stem on it. I don't know why I just didn't do that to this one too. I'm going to cut that off there. It's a bit thick. But you never seen anybody make such a mess as what I'm doing here now. That's not good. I don't want to make a mess. I don't want to make a mess, Sonia. It's going to be just... I'm afraid it's just crafting as we go, and if it does muck up, well... You think I should retire? Ah dear. Look at the glue I got in that. It won't dry clear. It's supposed to. Isn't it? It's supposed to dry clear. I went over the top and put too many leaves in there, didn't I? I put too many leaves in that. I don't think you can get it apart. Yes, you can. Now look at all the glue that's in there. Okay. That like that. Okay, we're having a bit of bother today, aren't we? This is the wrong time for Sonia to craft. I'm not in my right thingy, but that's an excuse if I've ever heard one. Stop it, Sonia. I'm just going to... See, well, things don't necessarily go way good all the time. Or any time, you know. It just depends, you know, what you're making and if it's working for you. You should hope that glue dry so I can... Oh, that white bit, it doesn't matter, it looks mildew. It doesn't look cold and mildew, it doesn't matter. Oh dear, you got to laugh because I'd be crying if I wasn't, I suppose. pull that down there. Well, that's very disappointing, isn't it? These ones went together real easy, you know, because I couldn't put that video up. They went together real easy. Righto, let's take these out and put something else in there. I don't know what. Where's my wipes? I'll get the glue off. There's a little bug crawling around there. He must have been in there, in the thing. I don't want him to get in me glue. Clean the glue off. It'll come off because this is plasticky stuff, so it'll come off there. Somebody said they like to see me make mistakes, fix them. I don't know whether I necessarily do want to do it all the time though, to be honest. Come on, get off. It wasn't quite dry, so that's working really good to come off there. So we know we can do that, okay? We can do that. And we're going to put something different down in there this time. That look better? That's better. Not amazing, but it's better than what it was. I don't think I'll go for those bits there. I've already put them in that one, and I want to put stuff in my in this journal, so I need some different things, don't I? You can't have all the same stuff. What would it be like if I had a butterfly in there? Too big. My butterfly's too big to go in there. It'd look alright though if he wasn't, wouldn't he? Maybe he's got a little friend in there smaller than him somewhere, because I think I have got a small butterfly. But whether it'd be in there or not, hang on a second. This is probably where we'd find it. In here. Right. Now this will only be my first video. I'll be putting up another one before I go from in here. Because I want to make sure that I get one loaded every day, and maybe tomorrow I could be a tiny bit busy, don't know. Is this a smaller one? Looks like it. Yep, it is. But should it be that colour? Oh, look at this. I can have these fake leaves, couldn't I? Fake leaves. Okay. More fake leaves. Just throw them all out there, Sonia, so you can make a mess. I just clean it up. I just packed all this up and put it away because I knew I needed to do this again. And now I'm putting it all out there. If you don't have it there, you can't see what you've got, can you? Honestly. I need a smaller mushroom thing. I might get one of those. That's a pretty colour. Okay. Right, let's go with that. We got that. Let's see now what we can do with it. Put that over there, out of the way, and the grass. And I know the little bug went to. It wasn't grass, it was... Where did that little bug go? Okay, so we're going to have the mauve one, or the green one. And these things here. It doesn't matter if it's tiny bit. Well, it would be alright if you made it that way, but you didn't, so you can't do that. I love the mauve one too. It's nice, isn't it? You make these with that part on the back, a piece on the back of it too. It'd be like a slide, wouldn't it? How about we try this one here, look. And now I've got a white one. Got this really bright green one. Of all the things I picked out, I did get something that was a bit too small for it, but you know what, I don't think I'm going to worry about that. I think I might put it in there like that. Oh yes, okay. Put it in there like that. Now let's be careful with the glue. I think by the time I got it out I was very flustered. By the time it started to work for me. Put it just around on your little leaf. Well, you can use real leaf. I did use the real leaf, so I've showed you that's the leaves. I've showed you that them there. These ones are the real thing. And I like it. to keep it amazing is a little bit, it's hard at first when you learn to start doing something. It's not always going to be, you know, really easy. A lot of people have got a thing where they can do things really easy, but they don't venture into much else. You know, I notice that people that do some things really good don't like to try other things. Well, not that they don't like to, but you don't see them do a lot of different things. But once you got, best to be a good at one, I suppose. There we go. How's that look? That's better. Now I'm going to show you that I can do it properly. I can do it properly. We've still got a little bit of too much glue. I suppose if I don't tell you about it, you might not even see it, but I can see it. Now I've shoved it under there a bit worse. Okay. Look at that. Keep squeezing. It's all right, Sonia. It's all right. You ladies will be able to go and make one of these. Just because I can't doesn't mean a thing. I'm tired. I only had about 3 hours sleep last night. That's my excuse. So I'm not doing too good today. The day goes on, you get a bit worse feeling, don't you? Anyway, I'll be fine. I'll be fine. Get to bed and get some more rest. I'll be good. Now I say that I do like the real one better, I must admit. This is just one for the showing you how though, because I don't want to muck yous around too much. I don't like to make the mistakes and just leave it at that. I want to show you that it can be fixed. I want to show you that I can fix it. You can fix it, we can fix it, okay? I suppose it looks okay. That'll dry clear. Hopefully it will dry clear. These have stayed together too, because once it dries I think it stays pretty good, that sticking the one thing onto the other. I might not put a hole in this one, maybe I could. You need them sort of bits though that show you to give it some sort of thingy, don't you? Okay, so the next little thing we're going to try today, I've already had a go at it, wasn't very impressed, so I'm going to be able to do it properly this time, aren't I? Well, I'll show you after what I made. I'm going to show you what I'm going to make now, and then show you what I did this morning, okay? Because we're going to make a feather. Now, I've seen lots of different sorts of ideas and designs on feathers, so I just got this idea because I got these scissors. I got them scissors for my birthday. Kind of cool, eh? Now, I'm going to do a feather. I might not make it too big. I'm going to do it with paper, and I have a piece of wire. Sonia. I'm sure you have a piece of wire here somewhere. Seen it earlier. Here we go. This is just florist wire that I want to use. Now, these are going to be a thing for practicing too, unless, of course, you're, you know, got the straight there happening for you. You know, some people have the way that you do it and whatever. This is, I've seen somebody colouring in one. I haven't seen anybody making one yet, so this is probably all wrong. But I think this is what I'm going to do, okay? It's what I can find to do. Is this thick enough? Oh, no. Yes, it is. Yeah, it's thick enough. I just want it to be able to show through, though, the dint on it. Actually, I'm going to use this side here for the outside. And take it down that way so you can see the dint. Look. Alright, very good. Now I'm going to glue that on there. What happened? Was it going that way? It must have turned itself over when I picked it up. I want it to go down that way, I thought. What's going on here? Let's go in this direction a bit. Give it a bit of something. There we go. Now, I'm going to use a bit of this here. I'm heavy-handed with this glue again. Come on. There's always a bit there that stops you, isn't there, to start with. There was a little hard bit of glue that stops you. Okay. Now, I'm going to this down here like this. Sometimes a day'd be good. Okay, here we go. I don't have to have a lot to start with. I just want to make it... And that didn't really turn out with any sort of fantastic interest, did it? I can make this go a bit different. I can. Now I'm going to put some glue either side of it. My finger stuck to the page, very good. And that'll take it all off there. That won't be good though. I won't enjoy that at all. I'll take it up around the top. Maybe we'll take this back down here a tiny bit. Now I've got it going. Have you noticed what I've done? I've got it sideways on the paper, but the thing's nearly straight. The thing itself is nearly straight. Now that's not what I'm after, is it? The thing is the feather. I'm trying to just manoeuvre it over because I want it to have some sort of shape to it. I suppose there's a tiny bit of a curve. Okay. And I'll put that down on top of it. Okay, now, where's the... Here's where it started, up there. Okay. A feather is a sort of a shape of a leaf, isn't it, when you think about it, sort of. I'm just doing a very light feathery sort of line down there. Sort of, yes, very good. Now, I've got the scissors and I'm going to, actually I've got to cut it out first. Good idea. Now you want to cut this out. I was using the makes a good leaf. I think I might be doing some of them as well. What do you reckon? That's a good leaf. Wow. Let's make it a feather. Oh, there's some thunder out there. So we get these and we cut. But we don't want to go too close to the middle just yet, because I don't think I want to take it right into the middle. The centre part of that. I might, I'm going to go back along it again and try and see if I can see where I can put them in between. Oops. What I've cut. Go in between those ones because they're not that I'm not even looking at that, so now I've broke it. It doesn't matter though because it'll be fine. It'll still look feathery, won't it? Yes. Plus I've got two thicknesses of paper there too, so that helps a bit. I'm trying to line this up, these ones, in between the other two, the other lines, the other cuts that I've made. Because once you lined up one, shouldn't the others be there like that as well? You'd hope, wouldn't you? You'd think. Rightio. So I think there's me feather. Okay. But if you don't have that, and I didn't do this properly, is they're all going to go, now Sonia, that's not right. That's not a feather. I'm going to show you in a minute what I did when I do it. I'll do it right way. This is the thing down the middle, and I'm there. Now I've wrecked that. Okay, no, it's not. It's down here. Look. There's the thing down the middle. Well, I could put this up as one of my worst videos ever, and I'm going to have to, because you're going to have to see what a foolish thing I am today. How? Oh, look, that's got two sides. Aren't I lucky? Aren't I lucky it's got two sides? So it can be, it's still a feather, isn't it? I just sort of wanted to make that a bit darker in that bit there. Oh dear, I hope the lights don't go out. My goodness me, if I disappear you'll know that my lights have gone out and I can't. Oh, that's not good. We don't need to have a blackout now, not this time of night. Oh dear. I don't mind that. That's better, isn't it? It worked out a bit better. It's a feather, okay? I will use it because I think it's all to do with your crafting, isn't it? So that's that one there. I'm going to show you really quick how to make one without one of them pairs of scissors. Because my practices are not that amazing, are they, my practices? I'll put this piece in it too. I might make it a bit straighter this time. I'm not going to fiddle around with trying to shape it. It does work. You can bend it yourself after anyway, can't you? You can bend it where you want it to go later. So just put this down in between two pieces of paper. Geez, I've got a long thing here I'm going for now, aren't I? Come on. Just move it down, Sonia. It's all right. Just glue that. Okay. All right. Now, we don't need this bit here. Elastic band stuck to me. I'm going to eyeball this to probably your great dismay. Oh dear. I don't think it's very close though, that's under. Ah, well, I must say I had to go. Now, we'll go this way. What do you reckon? And that's what I should have did, don't you think? And if you haven't got scissors, it'll work just as, them 5 thingy scissors, this'll work just as good. Probably a bit better now, I think. What do you reckon? It's not bad. And I haven't glued it all, so it might fall apart a bit, but I'm not too worried about that. Plus you can go back in and get these little spaces, can't you? That's alright. This is more feathery. I don't know what that other thing was. To tell you, it's this time of day. It's just not good for me. I better go though, because otherwise this is going to go over time. Thank you everybody for watching. And please leave your comments. Please be kind. Please. Ah dear. Oh look, that looks like a feather. Look at that. Isn't that better? Oh my word, it is. Like that. Isn't that better? Isn't that cool? That's a better feather than that one. Wait a minute, I'll have to see if my scissors look cut like that nice and look nice. Of course they will, won't they? What have I got here? I've got a frill thing. I've got a... Oh, hang on. Go up there. Well, they cut good on an angle too, look. So that would work really nicely. It would. Of course they would cut on an angle, but I just wanted to show people what I've gone and done. I've fixed it. I fixed it. Look at me, I fixed it. Might have to take it in a bit further yet, I don't know. Could colour it a bit more. Don't think I want to do this line thing. I'm just going to... There's no way I can trace along that line. Don't touch it, Sonia, leave it alone. I might just cut in a bit further on some parts of it. But I think it looks really cool. I'll make some more of those. Use them for something. Tuck spot probably. I'll talk to you later. I hope this doesn't go into two. Thank you very much for watching. And sorry about all the goof ups. Okay, bye-bye.